I don't really know the big debate between religion and science. Atheism's becoming quite cool in 2010. The big debate between religion and science. I would always take religion purely on a basic level. Remember at school, science was quite difficult. Right? You had to read stuff and remember stuff, right? Whereas religious was a skive. Just some guilt-ridden middle-aged women reading passages from the Bible in a class full of hyperactive adolescents that's pissing themselves laughing at something that's been drawn on the blackboard. I'd like to believe in something. You don't just live and then die and then that's it, finished. I'd like to believe there's something bigger than this. No, it's hard. You think, where's the evidence? If there's a God, why is there so much evil in the world? Why is there famine, corruption, greed, stuff like that? And then you think, maybe you need to make up your own theories, right? I've combined a bit of religion, a bit of atheism, and came to my own conclusions. Maybe God created the world, but then he fucked off. He's God. He's going to have more than one property, isn't he? Maybe we've got the place to ourselves. We've got an empty. This is the world. And like all good empties, it's get a bit out of hand. That's why you've got terrorism, corruption, greed. Maybe God will come back one day and go look at the fucking state of this place. Everybody get out. The world leaders and corrupt bankers, people shuffling at the door going, sorry, we never thought you were coming back, mate. Sorry about the move. The Pope sitting there, the Pope knows he's getting grounded. I'll speak to you in a minute, Pope.
It's scary, the world, right? I feel for parents in there. I reckon it must be one of the most challenging times in history to raise a child, right? I look at my own dad. He's recently turned 70, right? Which is impressive in the west of Scotland, right? Exactly. That's good shooting in Glasgow, 70. You need to give the card shop a bit of notice in parts of this city. If you're looking... You need to let them know well in advance if you're looking for a 70th birthday card. A 70th? I can do your 40th and a 30th, mate. Is that any good? I don't think my dad could cope with having to raise a child again in the modern world. I sometimes imagine him. He'd have a fucking breakdown long before his 70th birthday, getting bombarded with shit he does not fully understand on a daily basis, watching the news. How long has he been up there? How long's he been in that bedroom? How long's he been up there? Is he getting fucking radicalised up there? Is he? That's what they're saying. You have to watch for signs of them getting radicalised. You better not be up in that bedroom getting fucking radicalised. I'm warning you, if I come up there and you're getting radicalised, I'll fucking boot your balls. Well, you won't be booting my balls for much longer, Dad, because I actually identify as a female now. Well, I'm going to kick your cunt in then. I'll respect your decision. We'll get you a cunt, then I'm going to kick you in. No daughter of mine will be getting radicalised, son. I'll kick your cunt in. That is how progressive and liberal a city Glasgow actually is. Summed up in that sentence. What a gender-neutral sentence that actually is. The equality. We are the fucking trailblazers of gender equality. Women have said that to men in this city for decades. You can watch the football, Stephen, but if you come to this restaurant drunk, I swear to God, I'm going to kick your cunt in.
went to the south of Spain on holiday. I try to be a bit more cultured. I've been trying to learn Spanish for a year. I was fed up being abroad and having people translate for me into English. That's pretty humiliating, isn't it, as a Scottish person? You walk into a pub and say, "Are you still serving food?" "Ke?" "Oh, he asked you, are you still serving food?" "Ah, si. And the guy swans away as if he's fucking bilingual. That's classic. In America, as I had a can of Coke in America, I was looking for a bin. I just said to the guy, just an everyday task, and an everyday question, "Where's the bin?" The guy was even sweeping up and he had a jacket on. It was obvious he worked in the bin industry. I said, "Mate, where's the bin?" And it just became a situation. The guy just sort of looked at me. Not the way your dog looks at you when it catches you having a wank. A bin. There's only 3 letters in 1 syllable. How many variations in the word bin can be offered? A bin. I've got to a stage of speaking Spanish. We got any Spanish people in? Just one guy at the back. What about of Spain are you from, mate? Fucking Provenmel. Yes. I've got to a stage I can say things in Spanish that Spanish people can already say in English. That's where I'm at. I've got the tourist stuff kind of nailed, like "Una mesa para cuatro, por favor." That means, Chris, a table for 4, please. Right? Look at these discs. The guy says it a few times. He says, "Una mesa para cuatro, por favor." A table for 4, please. That's the kind of shit I sit and listen to. And then he says it again and again. "Una mesa para cuatro, por favor." A table for 4, please. And they say it again. They actually say it that many times, I started drifting off and imagining if anybody's ever been found fucking dead listening to these. Just suicide note wrote in broken Spanish. It all got to muchas. "Una mesa para cuatro, por favor." A table for 4, please. That was only a bit I took in. That's crucial knowledge, because I know that when me and 3 associates walk into a restaurant in Spain, I can tell the head waiter is looking at us and thinking, "Well, I wonder what the fuck these guys want." Fortunately, I'm on hand to defuse the situation. I have been thoroughly briefed. I step forward to showcase my new skills. I say, "Una mesa para cuatro, por favor." And it came true. We get sat at a table for 4. The guy brought the menu in Spanish, then I fucking crumbled. Our referee, they're losing their minds, going, what the fuck's a hamburger essa? Don't trust this place. I'm going to McDonald's. All that time that children got off school, and that was all you would ever see on the news, the wee stressed out dweebs complaining and whining. "We are being robbed of our futures. COVID has stolen our education from us. We'll never get this time back. We are the forsaken generation." That's when I cracked. Fuck off, BBC News. I refuse to believe that was an accurate representation of every child's attitude to such lengthy periods off school. I know they're a bit of a weird generation, but come on. Would it have been too much to have heard from the kids who hit the jackpot during that whole episode? They never had to sit exams for a start. Wow. What a time to be fucking stupid. Exactly. Put one of them on the telly, cheer people up a bit. There must have been some belters made it to universities this past year. I was going to do travel and tourism.
I bet I got into medical school.